We've witnessed the makeup industry transcend from a small scale business into a very dependent industry. Well, today I am going to be representing UncutXtra magazines at the E.A.T.O.W event. My name is Omobola Val, and in case you're wondering what E.A.T.O.W stands for, it stands for Embracing All Tones of Women. This event was organized by Erica Fremantle, and at this event we're going to be hearing professional makeup artists speak, professionals in the makeup industry speak, professionals in the tech industry speak. And guess what? So many small business owners are going to be going home equipped. Yes, thanks to the organizers of this event. At this event, we're going to have special guests like Adeola Adeyemi Dadem, Dabota Lawson, and a host of other amazing professionals. Stay with me as I interview some of these notable guests and also take you through the amazing event today. You don't want to miss out. Stay tuned, guys. It's still the Vibe Queen of Omobola Val. Stay tuned. Okay, guys, the convener of the E.A.T.O.W event itself. Now, guys, I am super pumped because I am standing right next to a legend. Today, amidst everything I have read, she mentioned that, she has spent over 40 years in the industry. How do you even feel? I mean, this is a dream come true. How do you feel that your dreams, of course, you've been utilizing your dreams, you've done a lot of great stuff, but today is different. How do you feel having these amazing people here?
Oh my days, it's been an honor and a privilege to have a dream only a few months ago, and it's manifesting to what it is today. I knew it was going to be great, I knew it was going to be sensational, but Lord, I forgot the capital S on sensational. It's an honor and a privilege to pass on the information and the knowledge that I have to others that are really interested, and I felt the love. You saw the love, the passion we had from the veterans to the beginners and the in-betweeners. E.A.T.O.W is here to stay.
Amazing. Okay, so while I was going through the brochure, I read a particular part where the emphasis of this event is to grow makeup artists, to make them also gain profits from their business, not just doing makeup, but to make money and maximize technology. What inspired that decision of yours?
Because one thing I do know is that if you don't stay up abreast of things, you'll be left behind. I met with a tech gentleman probably 4 years ago, and I didn't feel that I knew anything about tech, and I still don't think I know that much, but he showed me how to leverage tech to the industry. I'd retired, I'm still retired, but what I'm doing is passing on my knowledge to other people who don't have to work as hard as I did for that recognition. You don't never have to leave your house again if you want to make money.
Amazing. Okay, so I know that currently you sit on the boards of a lot of notable makeup brands, right? And you also mentioned while you were speaking today that you've retired as a makeup artist, right? At what point did you decide to leave being a makeup artist behind and just be a global makeup strategist?
I didn't like the way people spoke to me. I didn't like the racism in the UK. I didn't like the fact that we didn't have a voice. And I didn't like the fact that I will probably die with a lot of information in my brain that I want to pass on. Makeup artists are not naturally business people. We are in it for the creativity. We're in it because of the love of the artistry. But it doesn't pay the bills in its real sense of the word unless you're really fortunate. So what we've created, Palette to Profit, it doesn't matter what level you're at in the industry. As long as you're good around content and you understand content, or you have people around you that understand content, you can make money. I believe in everybody's equal until you look at your bank account. And I believe you don't have to be a big name to make it. And what make it means, to me, having money in your bank account is making it. Having worked with a celebrity that in 5 years' time no one's even going to remember, it makes you disposable. Yeah.
So money, having money is making it.
Yeah, with knowledge you can accomplish anything. Yeah, with knowledge you can always make money. With a makeup brush doesn't mean that you're always going to get a job.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, lastly, before we play a game, I want to know, what do you think? I just need two mistakes that you think small business owners, makeup artists in particular, make, that restricts them from,
No,
reaching.
let's go deeper than that.
Okay.
Two mistakes that I made. Two mistakes that I made was I tried to make myself relevant. That was one. Tried to make myself relevant in a space where people didn't want me. So if someone doesn't want you, whether it be in business or in a personal relationship, you end it. Secondly, I was pretending that I was making money, but it was really, I was getting in the rooms with famous people, but it wasn't paying my bills. So at the end of the day, you're as good as your last job. It's irrelevant how famous or how successful your client is. Doesn't mean that it's going to transfer onto you. So know your worth, know who you are, and treat people well, especially people that treat you well. Be kind and continue to be kind.
Can I hug you? Thank you so much. So before I let you go, I know you said you don't like doing makeup. You really do not. You go out most times without makeup now. But if you had a very important event to attend and you had the opportunity to have access to just 4 makeup products, and you still need to make that makeup look so good, which products do you think you would request for?
Foundation, powder, lip gloss, and mascara.
Wow! So you're going to do without the brows?
Yeah, they're there. I got permanent brows.
Oh, wow!
Tattoos.
Oh, wow!
So yeah, it would be those 4. Yeah.
Thank you so much,
No,
and thank you for this
Thank
brilliant
you.
event you
Thank
put
you.
together. We learned a lot, and we wish you the best.
Thank
We're looking
you.
forward to, watch and
August.
join the.
We'll do one in August and in London, and then another one in Nigeria in November. So
Coming back to Nigeria in November. Okay, thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
So, guys, you just witnessed an interview session with the convener of the E.A.T.O.W 2024 May edition. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right. Hey. Thank you so much. Big sponsors of this edition, Dabuta Lawson. How do you feel today?
I am honestly overwhelmed. I came here with an open mind and I'm blown away right now. The whole event was a huge success, and before I got here I said, God, please make this event a success and I will praise you before the crowd. So I'm just going to say thank you, God, because there was a divine influence to this. I worked behind the scenes for this particular event, and it's very, very evident that the hand of God was in this place today.
Amazing, well done. So, it's not easy to invest into events, to people's dreams, but you've not just. It's not easy to invest into people's dreams, but you've done that. You sponsored some business owners today, you sponsored the events, and even as guests, we received packages from, your brand. So what inspires you to participate in events like this that supports people's dreams? Is there any past experience that made you decide that, I'm going to be supporting people's dreams, to help them achieve what they want to achieve in the makeup industry?
Personally, in every area of my life, I'm someone who likes to give back. I give back in so many ways, and beauty is just one of them. So it's just in my nature that whatever I do, when I find a route that is leading to progress, I am happy to share with other people to come along with me. And even if it means that I should empower them, I'm more than happy to do that as well. So it's not just beauty, it's just who I am. Yeah.
Amazing. Okay, so we spoke a lot about technology, AI, and then makeup, and it feels like the makeup industry is revolving and it's developing. What advice would you give to startups, especially in the makeup industry, as regards embracing the use of technology in growing their businesses?
Well, I'll say in this day and age, anyone who is starting a business now, especially in beauty, you have such a huge advantage compared to some of us who started years ago and people before us. So my advice will be get in the know of what it means to implement tech in your business and watch your business grow overnight. Watch your business attain achievements that other people who didn't have the same opportunity to get to with such speed. Watch yourself get to a place where other people, it took longer for other people. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. Tech is such a vital part of beauty. Even from before we started talking about AI, from setting up your business to using your social media to promote your products, to taking pictures, having your pictures edited. It's all different levels of tech, but it's time for beauty professionals to become advanced in knowledge when it comes to tech. It would make your life easier. It's for your own good at the end of the day. And really, it's the future. You can't even escape it at this point. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Okay, so before we play a short game, I'd like to ask, what's that mistake that you made while you were a growing brand that you'd advise upcoming makeup artists not to make?
Let's see, mistake I made. I think sometimes rushing into the decisions, certain decisions when it comes to your business, because you have so many things going on and social media has exposed you to think like everything is so fast paced. So sometimes things are not what they seem, and in the past I've taken decisions based on, oh, I don't want to be left behind, and in the end I regretted those decisions. So my advice would be to stay true to yourself, be authentic, and be realistic about your business goals, about your earnings, about your capital, your finances. Life is not a drag race. If you have a vision, you have a goal, you work towards it, you won't feel that kind of pressure. So don't allow pressure to make you take decisions that may have a negative effect long term or even short term.
Thank you so much. You're so filled with wisdom. Okay, so before you go, I'd like to ask this. So I'm painting a scenario. You have an event to attend to. And you have the opportunity to have access to just 4 makeup products. But you have to look, as beautiful as you look now. Which of the products are you going to use? Would you request for?
I'd request for a powder palette, simply because with a powder palette, you've pretty much covered about 80% of your makeup box, and it's so versatile. I would request a lip gloss. I can do without a lipstick, but a pigmented lip gloss. I would request a brow gel or brow pencil, because again, I could use it for my brows, my eye, and my lips. And then lastly, I would probably request for a setting spray. Just to seal everything up.
That's like eating your cake and having it.
Yep.
That's amazing. That's why you're a guru anyway. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
you. Okay guys, the Vibe Queen has been chilling with the biggest professionals in the beauty and makeup industry, thanks to E.A.T.O.W. Now this is one of the speakers from today's event, and I'm just going to allow him to introduce himself. Can we meet you, sir?
Hi, thanks so much for having me. My name is Bolaji Olatoye. I'm the CEO of Altitude AI Consulting, and I'm a sales automation expert.
Okay, amazing. So when you were up, you spoke more about AI, technology.
Yeah.
I know you said some of these things, but how do you feel that makeup artists can fully utilize, AI technology to boost their businesses and brands?
Yeah. So there's many ways in which AI can be used to benefit makeup business. Some of the things that we spoke about in today's masterclass was it can help to find skin tones, and it can help to like create presets for people of different colors and tones. So that kind of innovation is really cool. But where we have been focusing with the Palette to Profit platform is to see how we can use AI to enhance and automate the sales process, number one. And then number two, to enable people to be able to sell digital products where you can create it once and sell multiple times, instead of having to create physical products like, makeup, brushes, and lipstick, which are all great, but it is not scalable. So we're looking at creating a scalable way for makeup artists and beyond to be able to make money from their social media.
Okay, amazing. Talking about technology, it's of good. So many people utilize the good parts of technology, but so many people abuse the use of technology too. So how do you feel that some people abuse the use of technology, especially in the beauty industry?
So, I think with any tool or any advancement, even any kind of, let's say, tech, there's always a good and a bad side. So that my view on technology is nothing is 100% good and nothing is 100% bad. It's what you do with it and, what you have in place to safeguard. So it's important that when you are exposed to technology tools, you are, getting tools that are from a trusted source and from a trusted community. So the Palette to Profit coming from the E.A.T.O.W community is an indication that, it's trusted. We've tested it. It's something that, it works and it's ethical. There are people that would use technology for nefarious purposes, but, I wouldn't rather spend energy focusing on that. For us, it's about focusing on how we are using it to, do something positive. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Lastly, I know you spoke, but I know you also learned a lot because we had a lot of speakers. So what's your take home, like your major take home from today's event?
I think what I got from the energy in the room is there are so many passionate, creative and talented makeup artists and creatives in Nigeria. In fact, some of the most talented, innovative and creative makeup artists are from Nigeria.
Oh, wow.
And the passion that comes from the makeup industry in Nigeria, I think, is second to none. So why we are really excited to be, offering something that will support the makeup industry in Nigeria is because it is not always the case that that passion is rewarded, right? So what we're doing is creating a mechanism for your passion, your creativity, your talent to thrive, but for you to also be rewarded financially as well.
Okay guys, still about the E.A.T.O.W 2024 May edition live at Ebony Live Studios. Now guys, this is an amazing man. I totally enjoyed his speech and I'll just love him to introduce himself to the audience. Can we meet you, sir?
Hi, my name is Soli Ebade. I'm probably known as Mr. Mahogany, and I'm the CEO of Mahogany International Fashion Finance and Mahogany Models.
Oh my God, OMG, that's huge. So, this must mean a lot to you, impacting the makeup industry, the beauty industry. What specifically drives you when it comes to, this particular beauty industry?
It means a lot to me on two main factors. Number one is Erica and I go back a long way. So we went through the struggles together before it got nice and easy for you guys, that you guys are just counting money. It wasn't like that in our days. So it's always good to support a friend and a sister. So whatever she's doing, I always have to come out and be there for her. But then the second thing, we're always about giving back. Always about giving back. And for me, that I've been through so much, I've got so much experience across different spheres of the fashion industry, makeup and so forth. It's always good to be able to say I can give something back, or even if it's that one little piece of advice where I can say something to somebody and it saves them either thousands of naira or it saves them a lot of time, because that little piece of advice I gave them could help them in their business, or even if it's just to motivate them. Like today, I came with a whole kind of speech. I was going to talk about facts and figures and whatever. And by the time we got to the afternoon, I could feel that people were already like tired. They had got all the speech, they got all the facts and the figures. So I just completely changed what I was going to talk about and kind of made it more like a motivational kind of talk, and trying to let people understand, particularly young people, that don't look at people like myself and I can say, oh, it's okay, you people, you have money. You have to understand where we came from. And where we came from, we were all struggling. There was not a penny. We were doing this for years and years and years and not making a dime.
Wow, that's a lot to digest. So lastly, before I let you go, I would like to ask, what mistakes did you make as a growing brand that you love to advise growing brands in the industry against?
I made loads of mistakes. If I start telling you the mistakes I made, we'll be talking at least for the next 6 hours.
Oh,
it was
wow. Okay,
that
so
bad. Every kind of mistake that you could think of, I made it. But one of the things that I did learn from each mistake that I made is that one, I had to learn from it and not make it again. But more importantly, I think the biggest one that I've seen a lot of people make and I make is that they chase money first. And it's not necessarily their passion. If you look at the people that are making money that were here today, you see they love what they do. They love what they do. That they did not do it, or they don't do it just for the money. So let that passion be there, because then you're good at what you do. For example, I mean, look at you now. You're absolutely gorgeous. But imagine if you didn't like to do makeup. It would be so difficult for you to get up every morning, put the makeup. And there'll be a lot of times you say, I'm not just putting on the makeup. But because you love it now, if I now come and say, wake up in the morning at 6 o'clock, because you have a meeting at 8 to do it, you would not struggle. You will get up at that 6. But if you don't love it, I mean, please let me sleep another 2 hours. So loving what you do gives you that motivation to work harder and to be better at what you do. So that's my advice. The mistake I made at first was I chased money. And that never works.
Okay, thank you so much. I mean, I've learned a lot myself, and I'm sure the audience will learn a lot. Thank you so much. Do enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you very much.
All right. I've got the E.A.T.O.W Global Masterclass. I've got the ambassador for the UK branch. Wow. So you flew in from the UK?
Yes, I did.
Oh, wow. How was your trip?
It was fantastic.
Okay, so tell us about this dream. How do you feel representing such a huge dream in the beauty industry?
Oh, I am amazed. Well, my name's Felicia. I'm a brand strategist, and my emphasis is working with beauty entrepreneurs. I absolutely love them. I help them to grow their business. So being part of something like this is phenomenal for me, because this is taking their business to the next level, basically. And as you know, the whole market is moving. We're moving towards a digital world, and I think it's important that we get it out there, get people knowing about it, get people on board so that they can make some money.
Money is important. Okay, so my next question is going to be, what mistakes do you feel that growing makeup artists and makeup brands make that you feel would affect their growth?
A lot of people they do things alone. They don't collaborate. And I always encourage, especially the people that I work with, is collaborate. Go to networking events, meet different people, learn. A lot of people think, oh, I've learned a skill, I'm just gonna crack on with it. And they're very lonely, and a lot of them report that to me, but they don't do anything to make sure that they keep growing. So for me, it's important to network, collaborate, and keep finding ways to grow. Find your niche, but find a way to be the best at that niche. So you need to, some may say, all right, it's good to actually have in mind things like, trends, but still have your own uniqueness. And then next thing is, a lot of people don't focus in on their personal branding. Personal branding is huge. Where even though logos, websites are really important, your personal brand, showing yourself a bit more is very important. That's what makes you unique, And I think that's really important. Take those things on board.
Okay, thank you so much. I feel like you've said a lot in few words, so I'm just going to let you go. Thank you so much. I've got one amazing speaker right next to me. I totally enjoyed a short speech and it was quite inspiring. So why not? I decided to just have her here. Let's hear from the horse's mouth. How are you? Please kindly introduce yourself.
Hi guys, my name is Onye. I'm known as Charcoal Shade because I'm black and more than gorgeous. I am a beauty content creator and I'm an influencer.
Okay, thank you so much. How would you describe the event? How impactful has it been so far?
The event was phenomenal. It was way more than I expected. I wasn't expecting as many speakers and as much knowledge as we got today. And I was really interested in the presentation of the artificial intelligence software they have for us. They had so much for us and I was really surprised. And I was really impressed, really impressive.
Okay, so talking about AI, how do you plan to, utilize AI properly for what you do? You do content creation. So how, after this event, how do you intend to embrace and utilize fully AI?
Okay, AI can allow me know what my followers like, and it can allow me know the content that is currently trending so I can deviate towards it. And I'm planning to use the, what's it called again? Palette to profit, yes. So if I can get a course that I'm really sure will sell, then I can sign up and use that to promote the course, and I'm sure it will go really far because they have something big. They have something big, and I'm interested in it. Yeah.
Well done. We can't wait to see you do exploits. So before you go, I have a question. It's more like a game. So if you had just 4 makeup products to use and then you need to come out with a very beautiful makeup, which of the products are you going to use?
My brows, number 1, always done. Concealer, lashes, a staple, and lip gloss. Lip gloss.
Wow, no foundation. I mean, you're so cute already.
My skin is phenomenal.
Okay, and that's on period. Thank you so much for being with me here today. All right, got a special person right next to me. Now, this particular person came in, I don't know how much was in her account, but she's living here as a millionaire. Hey, God, when oh. Like, which soap did you use to take your bath this morning? So that I'll go and buy the type. Please tell me.
What's up with that? I think I use JJ Beauty's black soap. Yes, that.
Okay, that's another form of adverts. Really? Congratulations, really. So when you were called out and you had 2 other contestants out with you, did you, because it felt like you were nervous, right? Did you ever, or did you even imagine that you could be the winner?
Okay, first of all, I had a feeling, I had things happening to me that was preventing me from coming here, which was so funny because I'm a very organized person, but things kept happening to stop me from coming here. But there's no way, I have to come. And I've gone to events before where people had to pitch. I've gone for empowerment programs where people had to pitch their business ideas, and I never got picked, even if I was prepared. So I'm like, any day I have the opportunity like this, I'm going to kill it. So when the time finally came, I'm like, I have to, because I remember saying that if I get chosen anytime, I have to represent. So I was nervous because the time has finally come for me to represent, and I will not forgive myself if I don't kill it. So that's why I was tensed and nervous. Yeah.
Okay, so lesson from a winner: ensure you kill it at every given opportunity. Okay, so what's the next step for your business? I mean, now that you've won the grant.
I don't know. I just this is a great way to just have myself out there. This free advert for my business. I'm more concerned about the value than the monetary aspect or any other aspect, because now.
So will you dash me the money so that you just focus on the value?
No, don't get me wrong. I mean, it just puts me in the kind of space I want my business to be with, and gives me access to the right people and guidance and mentorship. That's basically it for me.
Okay, so what you have to say to Erica, Fremantle, and the other organizers of this event?
I want to say a very big thank you. It's a really beautiful event, and I can only hope to get to where they are so that I could do more for the younger people. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. Congratulations once again.
Now, last but definitely not least, please welcome Charcoal Shade. From modeling to makeup artistry, she has worked with icons like Whitney Houston. Oh, Charcoal Shade! She's absolutely stunning. She has been able to hack this thing called, content creation and influencing, especially with how beautiful she is. A round of applause one more time for Charcoal Shade. So for this panel session, you have
smile. Does anybody want to tell me a little bit about themselves? Really quick.
Hi everyone, my name is Olubeto. I am a beauty and lifestyle influencer based in Lagos, Nigeria. I really love doing makeup, hairstyling, and I'm very passionate about skincare, mental wellness, and feminism. I'm here because I love to see the beauty industry grow day by day, and I'm really interested in how technology and AI will help us move forward in the industry. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Emily Bubiri. I'm a beauty and lifestyle creator as well as a makeup artist based in Lagos, Nigeria. I'm so happy to be here and I love the beauty industry, so I'm here to share my knowledge to everyone here.
Hi everyone, my name is Camille. I'm a beauty influencer as well as a makeup artist. I've been in the makeup industry for over 5 years now, and I love everything makeup. We're here to talk about social media and how you can monetize your brand as a makeup artist.
Hi everyone, so I think I'm probably the only one that's an influencer, but this part of my career as well. And right now I'm working as a beauty business developer for multiple brands, such as Madame Ori, such as Nancy again, and also I'm also the chief beauty curator for an up-and-coming magazine called The Beauty Report. That's just a bit about what I do. And the reason why I'm here is because I mentioned before, I am very passionate about diversity within the industry, and that's why E.A.T.O.W definitely resonates with me strongly, because I understand what it's like to not have any representation, to not see yourself. So you need to take that power back and create an opportunity for women such as ourselves to really succeed, and all for that to expand today.
Hi everyone, my name is Onye, but I'm known as Charcoal Shade. I'm a beauty influencer and content creator. I'm super passionate about makeup. I've been doing makeup since like 12 years. When I was doing makeup, everyone thought it was a phase, but I had to grow with it, and it was tough initially being a dark skin lady and all of that. There was no foundation, my color, etc, etc. So I'm so glad to reach this stage in my career, and I'm here to share my experiences and everything I've been able to do to come this far. Thank you.
Okay, so first question, what are the most effective strategies you use to monetize your brand as an influencer in Nigeria, and how would you like to take that globally? So there's so many ways to be able to do that, to be able to monetize what you're doing and how to expand your brand. I believe one of the best ways I've seen from what I've researched and my experience as well is, say for example, you're a content creator, you have your little catchphrase, kind of like, okay, imagine if you then merchandise that, so that's everyone. That's one way to monetize that. Another way of doing that as well is, of course, big partnerships, collaborations. I'm a huge fan of events. I actually just want to collaborate with OMABC. She's here right now. Huge fan of events. It's a great way to be able to,
But basically, in 2016, after being a makeup artist for about 8 years in the industry, I was fortunate to notice a gap in the industry with regards to, how, I don't know about now, but before, when you do makeup, you have to know how to tie gillies and stuff like that. So while we were tying gillies, thanks to people like BM Pro, we had this gilly that we used to tie, the bridal one. We had like 2 or 3 or some of them like that. It brought up something in my brain. She doesn't like to tie gillies, of course, because in gillies is the same thing that we've been tying. So what can I do? They said she had a style, so I knew what she would be bringing, which was that one that you put paper inside and then you just put in front of you. So I knew that was the only other option that was available. So I started thinking, this is my opportunity. How do I make sure that I bring something new that nobody has done before? So after meditating for about like 3 days, I stood up, tried it on my nanny, I came up with something. All the other gillies, we used to have to tie to the back before. And then this time around, it just came to me that try doing it to the front, which was totally different. So I tried it. It was nice on my nanny, so I went. And the photo shoot, I tied it for her. and it was very beautiful. Everybody loved it. And then when we put it out, the magazine came out, I posted it on my Instagram, everybody, it became like a big deal. Fortunately, what that created was that that style, the way it was done, the way it is done, it allows you to do plenty different styles. Do you understand? So it opened up like a new space. So now, after tying the gillies and sorry, I'm really nervous. So after time, thank you everybody. And the nervousness is basically because I know that I have a very few minutes. But the story is going to be, I'm trying to bring it down. Anyways, because I now did that gilly and I started trying different styles of it, people started coming from abroad, from different parts of the world. Oh, tie it for me. Oh, teach us how to tie it. So now, creating that gilly opened up a space. Two spaces. One was, how do I sell this thing to many more people all over the world? One, because we were getting requests from random, like different countries. Second thing was, people were asking, teach me, teach me, teach me. That was another gap that opened up. Then the last gap that opened up was how we could make these gilly styles that we've been wearing. Normally to wear gilly you have to tie it. Benita wore this gilly now. They tied it on your head. Not this one. Okay, that one, yes. But we always have to tie it. So, and people can't travel abroad. They can't have their gilly. Now we can tie it for them, but we're not sure that the way we tied it will be the way it will present when they want to wear it. So I said, this doesn't make sense. One of my clients said to me, Fumi, if you can find a solution, she's your friend, Auntie Mo. She said, if you find a solution to this gilly time issue, it will be a big deal. Fortunately, we worked on it for 4 months and we came up with a solution that is called, it's now called the Auto Gilly. But what we did was, we tied the gilly and then we were able to infuse what is called a Velcro strap inside. So instead of having to tie it every time you want to wear it, instead of having to tie it every time you want to wear it, you just put it on your head and in less than 3-4 seconds you're done with it and you have a perfect style and you can wear it over and over again. So now what tech has done in my business is that, what I use tech for in my business is that I created courses in 2016 to teach people how to make the auto gilly, right? I taught them how to tie the avant-garde gillies, which were the gillies that I first created, those ones that came to the front, the flowers. And then I also taught them how to make the auto gillies, and I still teach them, I have the classes. One other thing that I was able to use tech for in my business is to sell the auto gillies. So platforms like Etsy, Amazon, all those things, that's where we stock our products so we can sell to, I've sold gillies to Bangladesh, France, different places, Rwanda, America, Canada, all those other ones. So tech has helped me to be able to not only earn in Naira, earn foreign currency, and when they say make business, like make money in your sleep, that's what he helped me to do. Because once I created the courses, I didn't have to stress myself any longer. Once people reach out to me, I want this course, I just send it to them. It's an evergreen course that's been done. I don't have to do it again. And that's how I've used tech to my
Now he is the CEO of Maybelline, New York, Ghana. Now Michael Nkrumah is the visionary founder of Sigma Health and Beauty and the CEO of Maybelline, New York. Has steered the company to prominence in the Ghanaian cosmetics industry. Nkrumah has cultivated a team of over 20 highly trained professionals. Notably, he holds the prestigious position as the CEO of Maybelline New York in Ghana, representing West Africa. All the way from Ghana, please welcome Michael Nkrumah. moderator.
Wow, this is amazing. So here we have Ghana, we have London, we have Nigeria, and we have USA. Sitting up here. Talk about global. So cutting edge and innovation. Thank you all so much. I appreciate being up here with you all, being able to moderate. So I'm just going to ask some questions. I can either share them and if you want to answer, somebody feels compelled to answer, go for it, okay? The first question, looking ahead, what groundbreaking innovations do you anticipate will disrupt the makeup industry in the next decade?
Basically, there's an app called UCAM Makeup App, which basically uses AI to analyze selfies.
Please speak into the mic a little.
Oh, can you hear me? So it's a UCAM, I've got it on here, UCAM Makeup App, and it uses AI to analyze selfies and recommend personalized makeup shades and styles. So I think that's it's pretty good.
Oh, wow.
So that's all like, it's slowly coming out. It's slowly coming out on the internet. On TikTok and
so if people aren't using tech in their business, they need to hop on board quickly.
Oh, 100%, 100%. AI is definitely taking over.
Would anybody else like to share? Yeah.
So one of the technologies to look at is augmented reality, AR, and then VR. The interesting things about this type of technology is we already see it playing out in video games, in movies, right? And it's spanning across several industries. Now we see it in photography, right? With the makeup industry, what you expect is, I made a statement before coming here to someone that like, I don't know like the shade of my skin, like what's it's toned. I don't know the difference between mine and that of my wife's, right? The good thing is with this technology, I could scan and then determine this is my tone, and then I could get a recommendation that this is what it should look like. Augmented reality could create what I would look like in a particular makeup, or even, you know, shading my lip a different color. Well, I won't be shading my lip any color anyways, but you know, that's something that we should look at as a disruption. Augmented reality is going to take you away from saying, hey, look at this picture, this is what you could look like, to this is you, right, if you do this, and this is you if you do this, right? I think that's something to pay attention to. Another thing to pay attention to is, I mentioned virtual reality, right? Being able to see, or to experience different spaces. The advantage of different spaces is you have avatars with options. This allows you to also determine, like I'm sitting here and there are like different shades of black in front of me, right? Virtual reality could create avatars, multiple avatars of what biology would look like, and say, okay, this is what biology should go out on a Monday, this is what he should go out on a Tuesday. I think those things are things we should start paying attention to, not just to utilize them, but to build them. I'm an advocate for building the technology.
I would like to add to what my brother said. As we are building on them also, we also build on the products ourselves. Otherwise, you go to E.A.T.O.W and all the other websites, and they are using this, they are recommending their products. So we should build on and recommend shea butter, recommend stuff that we produce in Africa, so that we can also make the money from the products that they are producing. Currently, I mean, all the products, most of the products they are using for skincare is also from shea butter and all the other great oils that we have in Africa. But we are not benefiting. So we have to, as we are looking into that area, also recommend products that are African-based.
So I piggyback off of what everyone was saying. I feel like in the next 5 to 10 years, we may have something almost like a smart mirror, where you actually stand in front of a mirror within 10 to 15 seconds and will analyze every detail from pore size to undertone, textures, and then recommend those colors as well. So I feel like within 5 to 10 years we can have that in the space as well.
So do you all, I know Nicole owns a makeup brand, but would you plan on using that in your business?
Absolutely. We're definitely looking into that to kind of be, I guess, in the cutting edge of creating that technology. So,
direct us how we can create a UCAM sort of that pushes BM Pro, Block Beauty, Dabota, Beauty by AD, strictly Nigerian makeup brands.
Yes. The thing about building technology is it's not as complex as people would often assume, right? The basics is, I would always say, start with your architecture. Big word. Start with storage, right? Where do I want to keep the information, right? Ensure you have something to start with. The next thing is, how do I want to collect the information? We have smartphones, and every one of us have cameras in our smartphones here. Someone put out a content today, this morning, and said, we live in a world where oversharing is the best way to make money. There was a time when I'm reserved, I know that rich could kill. Now if you reserve, you want to be poor, right? You want to talk a lot unnecessarily, right? And I know, because I used to be very quiet and press computers. Now I have to talk everything. If not, I can't feed my family. Anyways, point is, because we have cameras, people are oversharing, right? We can take advantage of that. It's easy for us to build storage. We have phones, computers. Those are your local storage. So even when I say architecture, those are your storage, right? You use those. Use the advantage of the cameras you have. Take the different shades of black that we have here as data, right? Compute them in such a way we are figuring out. Because I don't know that, right? I'll be talking to the makeup expert and say, hey, what shade is this? I will take that information. What shade is that? I'll take that information. And then I would also talk to all the people that are creating products and say, what product is good for this shade? What product is good for this shade? I would put that information, and then someone will use that simple, could be a website, could be an app. It's really not that complex, right? And by looking at it, like she described, the person would get the exact tone for us, because we have all the, well, I don't think we have all the shades of black, but like, there are so many shades of black here, and we can take advantage of that. I think we should even just start doing that. Just take videos, everybody, put it in one place, and we start from there.
Via legalities. I call it the backbone of your business. So let's dive right in. The legal side of the business is not just important, it's absolutely crucial. It's often underestimated or even overlooked. And why? And this is because in a world where, in the world of entrepreneurial excitement, it's easy to spend money on things that are, other things that are not legal. Things that seem more immediately pressing, especially in the initial stages. So let me tell you that neglecting the legal aspect of your business can have dire consequences. Think about the journey of a makeup business from the inception of your venture to its most ambitious milestones. Okay, so from the moment you conceptualize your ideas, from the perfect foundation shade to the days that your brand becomes a household name. Legal guidance is needed. Today I'll try and highlight why this investment is wise and important for the prosperity and longevity of your business enterprise. Okay. In the startup phase, you need legal assistance in setting up your business structure, drafting contracts, protecting your unique brand identities, and as you grow, navigating partnerships, expansions, compliance issues, they become increasingly complex. Employment laws, regulatory compliance, and supply contracts suddenly become this huge, looming large thing. And when you reach those strategic milestones, like launching new product lines or partnering with influencers, or even IPOs or mergers, having a legal expert by your side is advisable and is also essential. Even your exit strategy, whether it's ultimately divesting your business, selling your makeup brand, or passing it on to the next generation, all these require meticulous legal planning that a lawyer can provide. Now let's talk about risk mitigation and opportunity maximization. In the beauty industry, where innovation is the name of the game, and legal challenges are plenty, from all sorts of legal disputes to staying ahead of the game, intellectual property is one of the most crucial aspects of legal consideration. And your brand, your product design, and formulations they're your assets, so you need to protect them and craft a robust strategy. The hurdles can seem daunting, but here's the thing. With the right legal expertise, these challenges become opportunities Your legal counsel can help you navigate these waters, protect your assets, and even spot these opportunities of growth and innovation that you yourself might have missed. Your makeup brand's trademarks, copyrights and patents and trade secrets are the foundation of your success. Trademarks protect your brand name, your logo, and packaging design, ensuring that your customers can easily recognize and trust your product. Copyrights safeguard your creative and your photography from unauthorized use, and lawyers will help you to enforce and defend your rights against infringements. This may also include monetization for and monitoring markets for counterfeits. Patents protect you, your innovative packaging designs as well, giving you exclusive rights to commercialize them. And lawyers help in entering into license agreements to monetize your IP portfolio, licensing, your formalization. That's all ensuring legal compliance is everything that you need.
The 1% of the 1%.
I'm totally speechless. Okay. Thank you so much. You came with this big energy and now I'm just trying to hold my tears back in. Thank you so much. I've been in this industry for a while. Both in front of the cameras, behind the scenes, and as a beauty entrepreneur. And I've gotten different recognitions and awards, but nobody or no platform has ever celebrated me like this. So, thank you. Really happy to be a part of the E.A.T.O.W family. But before I go further, it's been a year plus since I've known America, and I decided to put something together for us. So even though you think you're surprising me, I have a surprise for you. I love it. So I wrote this little note to Madam America, which I'm going to read. And I appreciate you, Madam America. You've been an amazing mentor to me, and since you've come into my life, I have truly grown. I have grown from a woman to a big woman, like you always say. So, Madam Erica Fremantle, with a remarkable influence, the beauty industry, her adept skills in identifying and nurturing talent, have paved the way for numerous individuals to shine in a competitive world of glamour and style. With a keen eye for details and a deep passion for empowering others, Madam Erica Fremantle has become a guiding light for aspiring artists and entrepreneurs alike. Her journey in the industry is a tale of perseverance and resilience, from discovering hidden gems like myself in the bustling streets of urban landscapes to collaborating with renowned brands on international platforms. Madam Erica's expertise knows no bound. She effortlessly connects with individuals from diverse backgrounds, fostering a sense of unity and collaboration in an industry often known for its exclusivity. Her ability to bridge cultural gaps and bring together talents from different corners of the world has earned her my respect and admiration, and even globally. Madam Erica's legacy as a kingmaker that's what I describe her, is not just defined by her professional achievements, but also by the lives that she has touched and transformed along the way, including mine. Her commitment to uplifting others and creating opportunities for growth and success has left an undeniable mark on the industry, inspiring a new generation of dreamers and visionaries to pursue their passion with unwavering dedication. Madam Erica stands tall as a beacon of inspiration, a trailblazer who continues to redefine the standard of excellence and empower those around her. Thank you so much, Madam Erica, for being here. You are amazing. I love you so much. God bless you. Okay, so moving on, I was going to say a bit of my background, but I think a lot has been said, and at some point in my presentation, I will be taking you through my story, my journey. But before that, I'm going to invite my co-presenter, who I've been working with, Mr. Balaji. We have been working all day, all night on this presentation, having several Zoom meetings, chatting, but we've never had any disagreements. It's so easy to work with men, you know? Especially when they don't really know much about beauty. He's talking tech, I'm talking beauty, we're always on the same page. So thank you, Mr. Balaji. And I'm sure you're going to enjoy this presentation. We're going to give you thorough insights as to what the Profit to Palette platform is all about and how you can go about making money in your sleep.
Please clap it up. It's not from me, it's Thank you. Okay, so my name is Bolaji Olatoye. I am from Nigeria, but I live in the UK. And my background is in technology. So I have 20 years of experience in some of the world's top banks, investment banks. So that is places like JP Morgan, Barclays, Merrill Lynch, HSBC, Bank of America, BlackRock, to name a few. And my time in those banks has been dedicated to using technology to benefit real situations. I'm a technologist, but I'm also somebody that likes to solve problems with technology. And over my time, I've spent many years solving different types of problems, but the problem that we're looking to solve with technology and AI right now is how to make money with AI. How many people would like to know how to make money with AI? Okay. Now, I have been instrumental in supporting startups in the tech startup industry in raising finance and making revenue and sales in the region of millions. Presentations that were done earlier on, which I am very grateful and respectful to everybody who has graced the stage. There's been a lot of talk about technology and what it can do, to enhance innovation and creativity. But the one problem that we're going to solve is how to make money with it. And this is why we've partnered together to create a platform called Palette to Profit. So can I get you to repeat at the top of your voice, Palette to Profit? Palette to Profit. One more time, I couldn't hear you at the back. Palette to Profit. Palette to Profit. Okay, so that is the preamble. Now, in this presentation, we're going to take you through exactly what Palette to Profit is, how it works, who it works for, and how you can benefit from it today, right now. So
if you can go back to the first slide. Yeah. So at this point, we're going to be teaching you how you're going to take your business from local to international and 10x your income using AI. Next slide, please. So, I will appreciate if everybody can just, no, please, can you go back to the third slide? Yes. So I'd appreciate if everybody can join me and read what's written here on the screen. Exactly. That's the point that we're trying to drive into. To retrain your mind that indeed it is possible for you to become a global brand, internationally recognized, without even having to meet or see anybody. Literally making money in your sleep using AI. But the first thing you must do to get to that place is to retrain your mind that indeed it is possible. So next slide. As I just said, all over the world, we have makeup artists that are making a lot of money. Steady income. Gotten to a point where they're experiencing financial freedom without even having to meet one-on-one with clients. And I'm going to take you through on how they get to that point using AI. The world needs your creation, and now it's easier than ever to share it. And this is where Palette to Profit comes into play.
Okay, so we have talked previously, or in the talks today, people have talked about how they've made money selling physical products. Right now, in the ecosystem that Palette to Profit exists in, there are people, makeup artists, creators, just like everybody in this room, who are making money in a short space of time by selling digital products. So some examples here, which are people who are actually using the platform, is this lady, she has sold a course via our platform. This other person has sold another course. So this one is 737,000 naira. Let me put that into context. People are about to win a competition today, and it will get them 800,000 naira. So you can win it. But how many of you would like to? Sorry? Oh, okay. Just to make sure you're paying attention. Thank you. So you can win 1 million once in a lifetime. But imagine if you could make 1 million every 3 weeks. How would that sound? Amazing. Okay, so there was one person in the back that would like to make one. Okay, cool. So we have examples. If you could skip to the next slide, and these are real examples of people who are using the platform to generate cash. Yeah? This one, 2 million. How many would like to make 2 million in the space of 3 to 4 weeks? Okay. I'm really getting the sense that, you guys don't like money. You guys don't really like money, do you?
We like money.
You like money? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Only likes money.
I like money.
And then let's go to the next one. So, again, 4 million. So the idea that I'm, saying here is we have on our platform people who are selling products, digital products, and are making money in record time. It's not a get rich quick, but we're going to show you how, by using AI, this is possible. So on to my next slide. I would like this to be a little bit interactive. So I'm going to ask a question. I know we've talked about AI, but I don't think we've heard from you guys as to what you think AI is. So I would like anybody to just to give me a definition of AI. What is AI? What can you do with it? Anybody? Oh wait, no, you're an AI expert. No. Somebody else. That is the name? Yes. Thank you. But what does it mean? What does it do? What can it do for your business?
Good afternoon, everyone.
Yes.
Using artificial intelligence to make your work faster and easier.
Right. Thank you. If I had a prize to give, you would have won it. But the prize is P2P. So yes, artificial intelligence. I'm going to read a definition, but I'm going to break it into context as to what it really is and how it can benefit you and your business. So AI is like having a smart assistant that helps you manage your social media, understand what your followers like, and even schedule your posts so that you can focus more on creating your amazing content. So really, as you said, AI, in the context of what we are talking about today, AI is simply, a tool that makes life easier for you. Yeah? I've broken AI into 3 categories. And I'm using AI and automation kind of synonymously, right? It can do 3 things for you. Increase your efficiency, and that means do things faster. Do things faster and do things in a way that costs less. How many people would like to not only make money, but also save money doing the same thing? You want to save money, right? You want to have money left over. Then, increase your reach. So, there's been examples, mentioned today about when you post online, and sometimes it's not reaching the right audience. AI can help you to solve that problem. How many of you would like to increase your reach globally? I would like to think that would be everybody. Yeah? Okay. Then, personalization. We can stay on that slide actually, because it's the same thing. So personalization. One thing that AI can do for you is to make your service more personalized. Now, let's think of a scenario. You are selling products or you are offering a service. It is not scalable for you to be doing that same service over and over and over and over and over again, because you're not going to be able to multiply yourself unless you had a way that you could multiply yourself and your essence and the things that make you in terms of your personal character, your brand, have a personalized experience. AI can do that for you. So I'm going to show you exactly how in just a second. So before I continue, does that definition of AI make sense? Do you think that it's something that might be valuable or helpful to you in any way? Okay, cool. Bear in mind, we haven't even gotten to the point of how you make money from it. I'm just showing you what it is and how it works in simple terms. Okay. So, yeah.
One slide. Just a slide before this one.
Yeah, so we've, this one, okay.
The one before this one. Yes, yes.
So just to summarize, AI can help you with efficiency, with reach, and with personalization. So those are the 3 key things that AI can do for you. Okay, next slide.
So, how does a local makeup artist make money from international customers? I mean, for instance, if I buy, say, 50,000 naira worth of products, I can only sell 50,000 naira worth of products, right? And if I provided a service and I only had 3 bookings a month or 3 bookings a day, my hands can only do as much as my energy can take, right? So, how does P2P come into play in such a way that local makeup artists can begin to make money internationally? Now, with P2P, and the integration of tech or AI into beauty, your business as a beauty professional, what happens is you're creating digital products, one product that 1 million people can have access to. Do you see the difference?
Yes.
Does anybody understand it?
Yes.
Yeah? Yeah.
Could we get that person a mic, please? You have a question. We will have a little bit of time for questions at the end, but we'll take just this one. Yeah.
So I just want to be clear that my name is Farida.
I'm Farida.
A digital product that you're talking about, is it is it an example of makeup artists that take classes and they put it on Telegram and they require you to pay a certain amount? Yeah, we're getting to we'll get there.
You're jumping ahead.
But your
but,
point, yes, your point was what we're discussing.
You're tracking well.
So basically, what I'm trying to say is, when you're dealing with physical products as a beauty entrepreneur, you're pretty much limited to maybe your environment, and sometimes maybe use of social media or certain e-commerce platforms. You may have one or two clients outside of your region. And then another thing is, you are limited to as many products as you have on ground or as you have in your inventory. But as a Nigerian makeup artist or a beauty entrepreneur here in Nigeria, where we're trying to take you to is a point where you are not limited to your inventory. You are not stuck by the fact that maybe due to the exchange rate or economic systems, you are limited with your business, or you're struggling to get in products to Nigeria or send them out to people. You are not struggling with deliveries anymore, and you are not limited by your own knowledge. So just to put on the point that Mr. Bolaji was saying, which is using AI for personalization, these are ways that a local makeup artist can begin to go international with their brands. You're not limited to your products, you're not limited to your inventory, you're not limited to what people actually can take from you physically. You are now creating digital products, one product. Imagine, like Farida was giving an example of, I think you were trying to say a tutorial. Like, tutorials are digital products. Yeah, so digital products are things like e-books, your makeup tutorial. Mr. Bolaji, give us some more examples.
Yeah, so e-books, makeup tutorials, online courses.
Yeah, so those are the kind of digital products that you can create, and this is how we are trying or encouraging you to go from local to international and begin to make money in your sleep with implementation of AI. So the next slide.
There was one with the QR code, I think.
One with the QR code.
Okay,
so we're going to be practical at this point with what I'm just discussing with you. If you can bring out your smartphones and scan the QR code on the screen.
So actually, we're going to ask you to do this quite a lot. We've got a couple of demos where you can see it working in real time. So on here you will see our page for P2P. Because we don't have a lot of time to go through everything in this presentation, we'll be inviting you to an exclusive Zoom call where we're going to break down exactly how you will be able to make that money within 90 days.
Is everybody on the Palette to Profits webpage? Yeah? Okay, so at this point it's clear to see that all you need is your smartphone, and you're already on your way to becoming an international global beauty entrepreneur using AI.
Just to check, does everybody have a smartphone, by the way? Yeah? Okay. So that's all you need to make money with AI and P2P. Bring it back. Okay. Sure. Has everybody had a chance to scan the QR code? We will be showing it a few times, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. So all you need is a smartphone. Can we go to the next slide? Okay, so we've talked about digital products. Now at this point, I think we know what digital products are. I think we've gone over it. So if you go to the next slide, we'll explain what they really are. They are courses, they're ebooks, they are makeup tutorials. But can anybody give me a reason why a digital product is better than a physical product? The lady behind. What's that? Absolutely. So Nicole said there is no expiration. Is that what you were going to say? Okay. Now, the other way that I would say this is you create it once and you can sell multiple times, right? So with, physical makeup products, you have, give me some names of makeup products. I'm clearly a makeup expert, but I forgot. So tell me some makeup products, right? Foundation.
Yes. Lipstick.
Lipstick. Right. Okay. Okay. Right. So here's the thing. How many times do you have to make one lipstick to sell it once? Yeah. So you have to make it multiple times, right? Once you've made it, you sold it. Do you have any other? No. You have to make it again. Right. Whereas with an e-course or a book, e-book, or a makeup tutorial, you literally create it once, and it can sell multiple times. Your ability to make money from it is purely based on your ability to make content. How many people can make content in this room? Yeah? Okay. I would like to think so, because you are calling yourself content creators and yeah? Okay, good. Alright, so if we go to the next slide. Okay, so we're going to go into our 3-step process on how you can use Palette to Profit to make money in your sleep. And it's actually money in your sleep. When the bottle tells you a story, you will see money was made in sleep. So if you go back to the last slide, I just wanted to explain something. There was somebody who mentioned in one of the presentations earlier today, which I kind of agree with, but I wanted to challenge. They said, making money is an art. As much as I agree with that to some extent, I will challenge it and suggest that actually making money is a science. There is a formula that if you follow step by step, every step, in the order and in the consistency that it's laid out, you will make money. How many people get that? Does that make sense? Okay. So the first thing, and it's really simple actually, the first thing is to create content that attracts an international audience. So many of us here are amazing at creating content, but there is a formula to creating content that attracts an international audience, where you get paid not in Naira, but in, which currency would you want to get paid in? Pounds, yeah, dollars.
Dollars.
Yeah. Cool. So next slide, please. And it's a really simple formula. You probably would have seen it already, but we've broken it down to a science, right? Very straightforward. You have Reels. Reels on Instagram and TikTok are what's performing best at the moment. And the formula is, there is a text caption that goes on front, so that when the person who is viewing it, it makes sense to them and it's relatable. So before you've done that, you would have had to make sure that you are targeting and niching effectively, so that whatever you say on the text makes sense. The next thing is to have audio, and then a background video. Just 3 simple things. How many people think that this is something you could do or you're doing already? How many of you do it already? How many of you think you could do it? Okay. How many of you are making money in your sleep from it? Okay, some. Okay, I see you. More of you are going to be able to do it. Okay, so go to the next one. Next slide, please. I think this is a QR code moment. Okay, if you would, please scan this QR code, and we're going to give you a demo of the next step. So the next step is essentially use AI to automatically grab customers from your social media and put them into your mailing list so that you can sell to them. This is the bit that Palette to Profit does very well. Please let me know when you scan that QR code. Okay. Sorry, AV guys, do you mind pushing this slide up a little bit, because we can't see the QR code properly. Okay. So somebody, who has scanned it? Okay, what did you see? Okay, and what does it say? What are the instructions on the page? Okay, so it's going to take you to a post on Instagram, and the instructions are comment P, letter P, number 2, letter P, P2P. Put that as a comment on the post. Once you've done that, let me know what happens. Okay, there might be, some network, sorry. You got a message? Okay, do you mind letting us know what you got inside that message? Yeah? Okay, so just to explain for everybody in the room, when you click on this, you comment P2P on the post, you will automatically get a comment reply. You will also automatically get a DM message. At that point, you will have been added to the mailing list. So now, you have their contact. Secondly, you will have been given a link to purchase. Right?
Yes.
So this is happening all automatically.
Wow, thank you so much. It's really a pleasure to be here. Miss Erica has been a very wonderful person. You probably think I've known her for about 10 years. But to be honest, we met a couple of months ago, and we just kicked it right off. It was an accidental meeting. I actually opened the door for her when she was about to enter the building. And that's how we just struck it off. She's really warm-hearted. Now, the reason we decided to partner with her in this is just because of we're a financial institution with a goal to see how can we enrich stakeholders' lives. We understand that the creative industry is an industry that, it's really difficult to come into in terms of financial services. I'm sure by the time I ask everybody here, what is the one thing that you require for your business? I hear capital, funds. Am I correct? Yes. Absolutely. Now, we understand that need. And so the bank decided to actually focus on certain key sectors and also look inwards into SMEs. Because across the globe, you have small businesses making and generating high revenue for the entire nation, as well as employment. You will find out that this building that you're in has created a source of employment for so many people. It started as a small business. Every big business started small. Now, what we now said was that in Nigeria, which is where we operate, there are some key focal sectors, which we call health, education, agriculture, renewable energy, transportation. Do you all agree that if those key sectors are solved, part of your challenges will also be resolved? That's the reason why the bank decided to go into those sectors. It's not because we're very great in those sectors, but it's something that you find that a lot of financial institutions will not go into it. Renewable energy, for example. Right now, we're embarking on a journey where we're financing EV, electronic-powered keke, for women in the north, as a way of empowering them to generate business and generate revenue. So we actually take risky investments, I'll put it that way, because what we believe is that if we're able to solve problems within these key sectors, we would have a better Nigeria, a more conducive environment for businesses to flourish, and we would also have a thriving SME. In Nigeria, it's quoted that we have about 41 million SMEs. But a lot of these small businesses actually die within 3 years, or 3 years to 5 years. I hope you all realize that in the makeup business and industry, you're also a small business. A lot of people don't. They believe it's just coming to meet someone, painting your face, or giving them that glam look that makes people feel good. But do you know that the industry is gender agnostic? What that means is not only for the females, because there are different niches within this industry. You have those who are perhaps on sets, just like Joyce here, Miss Joyce, who would actually do those makeups. You have the ones where you see, when you watch those horror movies and you see those gruesome looks. That's actually makeup. I mean, myself and my daughter were always glued to this TV show called Glow Up. Is it Glow Up or Glow? Yeah, Glow Up, exactly. And we watched the different episodes together because we're just in awe of the different kinds of transformation that makeup can actually help with. It makes you feel good. You make up and you look good. It's just like that saying, you dress good, you feel good, the day is right. Now, I'm standing before you here because we looked at the pain points of small businesses in general, regardless of sector. One is the capacity building. And when I say capacity building, I'm talking about you have your technical skills, you have your business knowledge. Are you pricing right? Are you costing right? Even if you're using a space in your house, do you realize that you're supposed to be costing that? Because it is a rent to your business. A lot of people don't have that fundamental knowledge. And we see that that's the reason why a lot of businesses are always struggling to make headway. And that's the reason why they will price right, they will cost right. And if you do not believe so much in what you're doing and understand what your value is, and you're actually pricing for that value, because it's a mix of your intellect. No one is going to do the same kind of makeup that you do in the same way that you would do it. Do you also understand that you can make several other businesses from that, complementing businesses? You can sell tools that you use, right? If you have a space, you can actually rent out that space. There's several revenue streams that can actually come from just that one business. But a lot of people don't explore that. You can also have partnerships. Partnerships that would always take you to places. The world is so big and the opportunity is so large that one person can't cover the market. So you need to find your partners. How many of you go to stores today to buy one item and you see products of other brands in that store? It's all about partnerships. How well are you able to partner with people in different places? I know someone spoke earlier about, partnering with agencies when you're having a fashion runway shows, or you're even partnering with someone who is a designer and is looking for, I want to take photo shoots of my models and I need someone to do the makeup. You can start from any level at all. Now, we found capacity building as a problem. We've also found out that a lot of people don't even know what goes in and out of their business because they operate businesses largely here in Nigeria, to be specific, for personal accounts. So you imagine if you were approaching a bank for a loan to start your business or to augment your business, but they're reviewing your statement and they're saying that you visited Ebony Life Place to watch a movie, you bought drinks, you had an outing, you went to pizza to buy pizza. How exactly are we going to separate that from your real business of makeup? And it just goes back to the fundamental. If you're in a business, be in a business in the right way. I understand that the four walls of our formal education might not have prepared us for entrepreneurship. However, there are other ways to learn through technology. There are lots of courses. I mean, the show I mentioned that I watched, I find a lot of people saying they were self-taught makeup artists. They just taught themselves and they started filming this art of theirs and they started having followership, viewership, and some of them are actually the creators of, or the makeup looks are actually the inspiration behind the creations of the filters that we see on TikTok and Instagram. We all know that. And some of this makeup art that you see on Instagram and TikTok as filters was done by a makeup artist. There are vast opportunities in this space. So our job really as a financial institution has gone beyond just providing financial services. We've said that we want to be committed within the small business space. And how best to be committed is to seek for partnerships, just like this one today with E.A.T.O.W, and to look at the opportunities where we can continue to enhance the knowledge of small businesses. You can change the slides. Nigeria is very big, very populous, and we have a very huge youthful demographic. There's always a party going on in Nigeria, especially in Lagos State where we are. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I think a party happens any day of the week right now, regardless. So it tells you that the opportunities are real. There are always several events. And for every event, for every TV commercial, for everything, who do you think touches them all or grabs their face? Even in your newsroom, you realize that your journalists always have a couple of sets. So I mean, the opportunities are really broad, really large, right? Now, we've talked about capacity. The side of capacity building that I'm speaking to is you have your technical skills, but do you have your business knowledge? That's one problem. The second aspect, infrastructure. And all of this was gotten from a survey that we did externally, right? Trying to really understand small businesses in Nigeria, why do they fail between year 3 to year 5? And you find out that it could be in terms of infrastructure, no place to work, there's no lights, I can't afford solar panels or inverters, so I don't have that space. It's also a case of I really don't even know how I'm keeping my books. How do you send your invoices to clients today? Through WhatsApp. Your payment has been received.
Items in the bag as well, so don't throw away the bag. It's got your items in there. But I want to also say, you can see that I'm a person I really like to connect and I really like to communicate. This isn't about me. As much as people have said, well done to me, I embrace it and I'm humbled. But I came to Nigeria 17 years ago, and one of the first persons that I met, other than Banke, Bimpe, and Tara, and I told this to the young lady, this is before I knew you, or you, children, listen to me now. This is before I knew you, and I actually call them my children, they're my daughters. The very first person that I met, and I don't mean to embarrass her, but I told her this the other day, was a young lady that she looked me in the face. She literally looked me in the face in 2012 and said to me, I am going to become very famous. I am going to be very good at what I do and the world is going to know me. And I went,
I like more, you see, when you are getting grant money, which is free money, you have to use the free money to also impact society, to impact other people's lives. It shouldn't be all about you, because the money you didn't work for it, you got it for free. So you should also help impact other people's lives so they can benefit from that free money that you got.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so just to also mention, again, you have to stand out for me. Okay, so for me, you have to stand out. And I think when it comes to pitches, you have to very quickly tell us who you are, what you're about, and what value you're going to bring. You know, it's not just about a story. It's what you bring into the table. And I always saw that in one head. In terms of what you were going to bring, even though I had some questions as to how do you intend on doing that. And then also, a beautiful brand story is always amazing for me. So the fact that somebody pitched and she's not in this room, and she pitched through someone else, just kind of caught my attention. That's balls.
Hello, my feedback is, I'll just go through each one. So the first lady, no, it's not favoritism, it's just my analysis of each one. First of all, can we give all of the pictures a round of applause? It takes balls and it takes courage, so I'm really proud of you for being able to stand up here and pitch. The first person, what I liked about that pitch was she added value. She added value in the sense of this is what she's bringing to the market, and I agree with what Buki said. I would have liked to know a little bit more detail about how she would do that. I also think that everybody should have a friend like her who mentions you in a room that you're not in. I really like the idea of a remote pitch. I'm going to try that sometime. And then in general, I think the other pitches were good. I would have liked to see more confidence and owning, you know, what you've done. The second lady, you have done an amazing job in, you know, building your business. You're employing people. You have product. You have building. You know, like that is something to be massively proud of. And I would like you to show that when you're pitching. And then I will leave my rest of the feedback for the rest of the judges. But congratulations to all of you. I'm really proud of you.
Yeah, I want to piggyback off of that. I definitely want to commend everyone for speaking. I know nerves kind of built in, kind of sets the tone. And just overall, I just want to say in life and just in brand building, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. So whatever happens today, just continue to stay in prayer and work hard. I kind of like this in the sense that, I mean, courage, yes, first things first. And to be able to say something that it did really make sense and express, your own craft and, makeup. And that was really remarkable of you to be standing here, for your friend, really, really commendable. I think part of the pitch also needs to, and part of your story is, you need to be able to give some information on your financials. Not something deep, right? But it's just a case of, just like how you started, I started with X, being able to, get to X, and with this, I know that I'll be able to do up to X, right? Just something in that range. It doesn't really have to be an exact figure, an estimation or something. It just helps to understand that, you will know how to utilize that fund. Whether it is a grant or not a grant, it's good to also have numbers.
So I just want to commend you guys for even coming out here to say what you have to say. And then for the first lady that spoke for our friend, I mean, that was amazing. Well done. And the guy, it's amazing because for me, my brand is all about inclusion, and I always like to see guys do what ladies do and ladies do what guys do. So you're all done.
Thank you all so much, judges. One more time, a round of applause for our judges as they make their way back to us.
Hello. Let's keep the conversations down, okay? All right. So, by way of background, I've been in this industry now 47 years. Wow. Okay? Yes. I started as a model, then I did the right thing by what my parents said I should do, which was I went into banking, I got a sensible job, I did everything right, and I got bored of it. And I went into producing shows and doing events, but this was in the UK. Now, one of the things that I'm going to tell you about my story and about Erica's story, Erica I've known for over 27 years. Yes. I'm one of her oldest friends in the Nigerian community, could be met in the UK. Now what you guys don't understand, you are in a privileged position. I'm telling you, you have everything now. You have social media, you have connections, they accept Nigerian makeup, they accept Nigerian makeup artists. You guys are allowed to work around the world. Nobody discriminates against you. Excuse me, please, come on, guys. When Erica and I started, we were not even allowed into doors of certain places. They will look at us and say to us, I mean, I worked in the modeling industry, and I will be at castings and events, and they say, sorry, we don't work with monkeys. They would say that to my face. Just like Anya said, when she was in the modeling industry, I know what it was like for her. You come in as a black model, they will see you're black and they say, sorry, we can't work with you. Why? They have no makeup for them.
Right.
No makeup for the skin tone. Right. The only one they could manage were mixed race models. Because they were lighter in tone. So they could manage them. So Erica and I, we fought your battles, but you don't understand that. We are the ones with the Black but Invisible campaign when we started working with Naomi Campbell and others saying that, no, you must allow black people into the fashion industry. We can be models, we can be designers, we can be makeup artists, we can be hairstylists, and we can do the right things. You see Stella McCartney now, what's she doing? She's using Nigerian fabrics and selling like what 1,400 pounds, right? We fought those battles. So when you see someone like Erica now, guys, and this is why I'm asking you to please give her that audience. You need to appreciate her. You don't understand. She sits here now, she smiles. You don't understand the insults she has taken, the disrespect she has had. When she has got into doors, it's not because she's knocked on the door politely and said, let me in, and they open it. So, oh, Erica, please come in. She's had to kick the door down and has been thrown out. And Erica has come back again and kicked it down again and said, well, whether you like it or not, I am here. I'm not going to call police. That's what she's had to go through. All right? So you guys appreciate what you have here. So I just had to say that because this is, and you also have to remember, she's not Nigerian. Do you guys know that? Yeah. She's Jamaican. Yeah. But look at what she's done in Nigeria. So, makeup and fashion, why are they related? Are they related? Yes. Are you sure they're related? Yes. How are they related? Beauty, fashion. How are they related? Sorry, my talk is interactive. You guys are going to participate. While you're chopping your chicken and your small chops, yeah? They complement each other.
Expressing one thing or the other, so they complement each other.
So you can't do without the other. So how many of you, when you put on your outfit today, decided what your makeup would be based on your outfit? Just put up your hands if you did that. So then they are related. So if you were not wearing all white and you wore something like what Larry is wearing here, I'm assuming your makeup will be different. Is that correct? So they are very much interrelated. Yes? People have said today that makeup is worth billions. And that's a fact. And each of you has the right to take your share of those billions. But it's not going to just come to you. Oh, no. You're going to have to work for it.
Let's give her a round of applause. I think number 17. Where is she? All right. Congratulations. We would like her to take a picture with Miss Erica while we announce what she is going home with. All right, can you please take us to what she won, please? Thank you. Oh, no, this is the grant. The one before here. Yes, a gift box from Devota Cosmetics, a gift box from Beauty by A.T.O.W. She has the opportunity of collaborating with a London makeup artist for the London Fashion Week.
If subject to status, visa, and you pay your own flights. We have to make sure that's not on us, but the opportunity is there. And what else is there?
There's one more thing. I'm waiting for the slide to get to that point. Please, can you take it a slide back? Thank you so much. All right. Spotlight post on her network. Can you take it back, please? No, the other one.
And the other one was on a beauty in Lagos.
All right.
Featured in Beauty in Lagos.
Yes, featured in Beauty in Lagos. Congratulations, you're amazing. Okay. A round of applause.
Do you remember at the beginning I said it's not about being in the room, it's being heard when you're in the room. She did that. Don't you not think so? She did that. She was a nervous wreck. She was shaking. She still is shaking. But she left her home this morning and she's going home a different person. That's what we do at E.A.T.O.W.
Congratulations.
So one last thing, I'm going to quickly take a photo of yourself.
Yes. So while they're taking pictures, time for our business grant. And it's sponsored by Beauty by A.D. and of course Devota Cosmetics. So we're going to go around. I'm going to give Dan, because she's closer to me, the opportunity to pick who will be going
going home with 1 million naira. Fingers crossed, everybody. Start praying. Kabash if you need to. It's a crucial moment right here. You have to take one more.
One lucky person, just for the sake of being here, and wearing white.
Number 83.
Number 83.
Belema Ogulu. 83. Masterclass, you're going home a millionaire. Meet her, you will understand her. So she then gave me her handle, and I didn't realize it was the same person that had been following, and I was blown away with how she handles, what should I say, how the camera handles her. Now, if you're very fortunate to know E.A.T.O.W, she's very, very shy. In front of the camera, she gives it, she's the best at what she does. But on a one-to-one, she's a very shy and she's very misunderstood. However, Mama has your back. I understand you, I'm there with you, and I'm there to support you. E.A.T.O.W is different. She was born with a different type of energy. She's 33 years old. There are people that I know that are 60 years old in the industry haven't done half of what she's done in her small years. It's not favoritism, it's understanding. Again, I wish I had somebody to show me and guide me. So without further ado, I want to reintroduce to you E.A.T.O.W, and just be very proud of her and be very proud of yourselves too. Because if she can do it, whatever it is to you, you can do it too. So, I know time is really, really short, but I want to say, E.A.T.O.W, I love you. I am proud of you. We speak every day, every night, every morning. And I will continue to do it as long as I can. So as I said, this is about you right here and now. And I'd like, for those of you that don't know, because you can't believe everything that you read, for you to share with us how you got started and why you got started. Bear in mind our time is short now. Everyone. To be very honest, she said we were full of already. I'm very happy. I didn't really see all of this coming, but if she had told me, I probably would have run out this. But fortunately, I was something because I know this might happen. So, guys, permit me to just read from my phone. When I started my journey in the industry, it was really tough for me because at the time, I was going through something called cyberbullying back in 2014, and focusing on my career as a makeup artist was really hard. I had to deal with rejection, ridicule, and all sorts. I even had to quit in 2014 because I couldn't cope with everything. So it's okay to fail, make mistakes, and all of that. The important part is to put yourself backward and push. Fast forward to 2016, I failed again, but not as an artist, but as a beauty owner. In an industry where you have to be frequent and really unique, it's tasking because guess what?
to figure out your USP that you need selling points. The industry has evolved over the years. The cosmetics industry is very lucrative, innovative, and fast-paced industry where product innovation is key to success. And trust me, if you will succeed, you definitely need to be stressed forward. Now, during the time I was about to start my journey, a lovely friend of mine was in an abusive relationship. A man then would beat her up to pulp and all. Or she would have black eye several times and obviously need to cover it up because no one must know what she was going through. Guess what I did? I had to help her cover her scars with my concealers. That was actually my only way of coming good for her as a girlfriend. I grew my love for makeup even more because I would not even hide my scars in my makeup. Hence my beauty to boost my own confidence. I would say I grew up not liking my skin tone because aside the fact that I was getting really ice cream, for being too fair, yes, so I was actually really good for doing this for being too fair. And made me feel like I didn't fit in. Finding a perfect foundation to suit me in the industry was tough. And this genuinely fueled my passion for makeup and the purpose for doing what I love. So basically, now that's just maybe what I'm looking for. But to be very honest, I've loved makeup since I was a baby, like since when I can think of. And I would do makeup for myself, my first year. I didn't get my mom, and I'm so grateful to you because you've shown me what my mother would have done. I mean, I didn't understand what a mother's love is all about until you came into the picture because I literally check upon you every day, even days that I didn't respond to your messages, you just keep calling me, you're always there. I'm not doing anything for you. I don't know why you didn't do it for me. You just think one person to me so that I'm not you. And I just want to say a very big thank you to you. Like, you appreciated my efforts from afar. You were the first to recognize my work. And this is a brand that I built out of passion. This is what I really, really love. And in so many years, this is my 8th year in business. People still tend to see me like I don't know what I'm doing. They underestimating a lot in the industry. I mean, you've taught me to just focus on the prize and not, think about what people have to say and actually ignore the 8. I just want to say a very big thank you to you for that. And yeah, I started beauty by AD with just $1,500.
So, and some other smaller brands. And in 2016, we decided to branch out into doing our own called Blood Beauty Cosmetics. One of the reasons for doing Blood was, think about it as putting in like a purchase order for a brand like NYX Cosmetics and you're looking for like $40,000 and the products come in and you can only sell like maybe $10,000 worth of those products because the remaining products are not sellable in terms of complexion, in terms of skin prep and all of that. And we found out that we're wasting so much money on these brands that had like 5,000 shades, and none of them was actually matching our skin. And we also had to wait for like the Chinese people to actually come to our store then, to actually buy those brighter shades. So we started Blood 2016 with like 4 products, and over time grew the brand to where it is now.
Okay guys, it's still the Vibe Queen and you just witnessed the E.A.T.O.W 2024 May edition. I'm sure you had an amazing time because I did. We took you through the sessions and yes, you've heard some of the professionals in the makeup and beauty industry speak. Now, one important take home for me is from the convener of the event, Erica Fremantle, and she said if you're not making money, it's not making sense, so make money. Thank you so much for staying tuned to this particular event. I hope you had an amazing time. Remember to like, share, drop comments, and till we meet again at our next event, it's the Vibe Queen signing out and representing UncutXtra magazines. Goodbye.